Jeff Davis with the Davis Group and another edition of Real Estate Today. Today I want to come to you and talk to you about the life of a real estate investor. And this will be the first part, and we're going to do a couple of videos in this. And so I want to start off today looking at one component of the life of a real estate investor, and that is focus. Now, let's define what a real estate investor is. A real estate investor is someone who engages in real estate not for the thought of having a home to live in, but for actually investments. Now, it can be a variety of things. You can invest in single family homes. You can invest in multi-units or commercial properties, land, industrial property. You can invest in fix and flipping. You can invest in rentals. Regardless of what endeavor you look to do or wish to be involved in, if you're going to be a successful real estate investor, then the first thing you have to do is develop focus. You have to ask yourself, out of all the many things that I could be involved in as far as real estate's concerned, where do I want my focus to be? Let me give you a couple of examples. You can just use these as examples, of course. One of them had to do with a lady that I knew many years ago. I was a young man in my early 20s, and here was a woman who was preparing to retire. And what had happened is that her and her husband had purchased a total of 10 properties while they were working. They both had full-time jobs, and every year, 2 years, they would buy an investment property. They kept it as a rental, and typically it would be a single-family home, or sometimes they would have a duplex. But by the time she got ready to retire, her husband had passed away, and now she was looking to leave from the cold of the Midwest and actually was looking for a home there in Florida. And so what she did is, of the 10 properties, she only had a small mortgage on one property. The other 9 were paid off. Now, let me show you the wisdom of what she did and how being a real estate investor set her up for the rest of her life. She took 5 of those properties, the ones that had the most equity in them and that could give her the biggest bang for her buck. She put them on the market with a realtor and she sold them. She took the money from those properties along with the money that she got from her house, because she also sold her house there, and went into Florida, found an incredibly fabulous condo in the area that she wanted. And she wanted to be close by the water, and she wanted a great view. I mean, she got everything she wanted. She paid cash for the condo, and then she put the rest of the money in the bank. The other 5 properties that she had, one of them still had a mortgage on it. She had taken a portion of the money she got from selling the other properties, paid off that mortgage. So now she had 5 paid for properties, and she got a property management company to manage those properties for her and to send her a check each month. So this is how she funded her retirement. Yes, she had Social Security, so she was getting that. She lived in a paid-for house in the area that she wanted to be retired in, and she had steady, consistent income from the other 5 properties that were paid for. Now, the things that gave her an edge is that she knew that, number one, she had some money still in the bank from the sale of those properties, and she knew that since all of these properties were paid for, she could always sell them off if she needed additional cash. She ended up living the type of retirement that I think all of us would want to live. And the reason was that she was focused. She never became a full-time real estate investor, but she became an investor who understood what they wanted. And so her focus was, I'm going to accumulate this portfolio to be able to take care of me in my later years. So if you're looking to become a real estate investor, if you're serious about this, the first thing you want to do is develop the focus that helps you to see exactly where you want to be. What do you want real estate to do for you? And then you have to come together, as we continue to talk here, and put together a plan that'll help you to be able to do that. Now, I'm Jeff Davis with the Davis Group here in Long Beach, California. We help people purchase homes all the time. And so if you're in this area looking to do anything in Southern Cal, feel free to look us up. Even if you're not in the area, but you just have some questions that you'd want to reach out to us. Website's www.thedavisgroup.info. Email us, reach out, If there's a way to help you and we can do it, we will. Until the next time, this is Jeff Davis with Real Estate Today saying, keep on looking for your next property.